rotate your phone. You can't turn your phone while, okay, we're recording. Yeah, we're recording. Okay, so I got this idea right now. We had an incident. Girl left the keys behind. We're joking about getting a metal detector, and I had the image. I always find it so hilarious. You see some dude, the metal detector. You always see the retired guy going to the beach, and then I had this idea for a movie. I'm gonna pitch you a movie right now, and I need 4 or 5 actresses to participate in this movie, and that's why I'm doing this. So anybody you listen to it, you want to be in this movie, then you contact me close by. I come by, we make this movie, and then we'll share the profits together. Okay, we share the profits. Whatever money I make from this movie, we split it amongst us equally. I think that's a fair deal. Okay, so I'm gonna pitch you the movie. So, you see this guy. Pick a name. Gio. Gio is, let's say, 50 years old, 55 years old, and he's a virgin. He's still living in the basement in his parents' house, and he hasn't ever had sex. Maybe some trauma he has as a child. Metal detector, every time he finds people lost their keys and coins. And this thing about this is energy builds up. If you go like 40 years, 30 years, 40 years looking for something, eventually you gotta find it. Okay, you gotta find it. And so this is what happens. He's going to the beach one day, just like any other day. And all of a sudden, the metal detector goes crazy. Beep, 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 beep. Something weird, like some like music, like freaking some music. We're gonna work on some sound effects, some really freaky kind of noise. And then he digs it up. First, he doesn't look at this. Look, this is a condom. This is a golden condom. He's like, what is this? And the thing is, he immediately gets hard on. Get hard on, get a condom. What do? You put on the condom, and then he gets it. He gets light. He's getting enlightened, and he realizes he has the superpower. And people thinking, when I was a kid, my favorite superpower, I wanted to fly like Superman. And then later on, I said, well, that's not that important. So what? I wanted to read people's minds. I wanted to know what people are thinking. And then the other day, I had the idea, this superpower, this is the idea behind this movie. He gets the superpower that every woman that he desires will immediately submit herself, her soul, her body to him for his pleasure, to be used for his pleasure. That it will be her supreme pleasure to serve him in every manner, including sexually. You see, and then this whole bit about the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And you can go ahead and research that if you don't know what that is. This is what the universe is. The universe polarizes itself, creation polarizes itself into the divine feminine, divine masculine, and the whole bit of this, the love affair between the two. And then one aspect of that is the worship of the divine feminine by the divine masculine. If you go, all kinds of religions have this concept of devotion to the divine. You see people serving God. Ramdas is a name, Richard Albert adopted, which means serving God. And I was in the Hare Krishnas. They were all devotees of Krishna. All they wanted to do was serve Krishna, and that's how you liberate yourself, is by working off your sins, serving Krishna. And the highest service is, of course, chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. The whole bit of the Nam-myoho is another one. You serve the divine by the varieties of services you do. And then the concept of the feminine as the divine, you see, which I'm always talking about. And then you switch that around, you see, where it's your supreme pleasure to serve all the needs of a woman who would find it her supreme pleasure to fulfill the sexual needs of a man in any way possible.
Yeah.
That is that ain't sugarcoating it. Okay, that's just what it is. And then you realize you get to that point, that state where any woman that you desire would instantly want nothing else but to serve you any way she can. That it would give off her own volition. She would choose us. It would give to be her supreme pleasure. So this is, and then the version of it that I described my companions here was kind of lewd before that. And the proposition that went along with it involved several ladies that I wanted to act in this movie, to participate in this kind of a fantasy that I had. And now it's the concept is so sacred to me that I described it the way that I did. I'm not going to go through with it the way it was. I think Peter here is going to discuss it of the stuff that I say.
Well, if it's dirty, don't say it.
Yeah, it's dirty. I ain't gotta say it. I'm on camera. I'm live. It's different. I realize. I'm gonna go.
I don't mind it once in a while.
Once in a while, you don't
seem to go on and on about.
Go on and on and on, blah, every day, day after day.
I mean, everything
over and over and over again. It's just too much. See, right? And so just leave it at that. Call it a day. Shut it